When you believe with unshakable certainty, the world around you transforms, not in some mystical sense, but in the raw, unfiltered reality of how you move, how you speak, how you act. Absolute conviction isn't just a feeling, it's a force. It's the iron will of Thomas Edison, working through 10,000 failures to light up the world. It's the relentless drive of Walt Disney, sketching Mickey Mouse in the back of a train, broke and beaten. With nothing but a pencil and a vision. It's Henry Ford, defying every critic who said mass-producing automobiles was impossible. It's Abraham Lincoln, enduring setback after setback, rising from the ashes of political defeat to lead a nation through its darkest hour. Conviction is not born out of comfort. It's forged in the fires of adversity, hammered by doubt, and refined by perseverance. When the world says no, conviction whispers back, "Just watch me." It is the foundation of greatness because it eliminates the most corrosive element to success: hesitation. Hesitation is the enemy of progress. It's the crack in the armor, where fear seeps in, where self-doubt multiplies, where dreams wither and die before they even take their first breath. But when you act with absolute conviction, something remarkable happens. Obstacles don't disappear, but they become irrelevant. The mountain is still there, but you've already decided you're going to climb it. The criticism still exists, but it no longer matters because your belief is louder. You stop negotiating with failure and start demanding success. Look back at history not to admire, but to understand. Understand that the people who changed the world did not wait for permission. They did not ask for acceptance. They did not request validation. They moved forward, driven by something deeper than mere motivation. They were possessed by conviction, unyielding, unbreakable. Edison lit up the world, not because it was easy, but because he refused to accept that it was impossible. Disney built an empire, not because the odds were in his favor, but because he believed that his imagination was stronger than reality. You want to know the difference between those who dream and those who do? Conviction. The unshakable belief that what you see in your mind is already real, that the path to your vision is just waiting for you to walk it. But here's the truth. Conviction is not something you stumble upon. It's something you build. It's a decision you make, moment by moment, choice by choice, regardless of the noise around you. Understand this. The world is not moved by people who kind of want something. It's not shaped by those who think it might be nice, or those who wish it would happen. The world is moved by those who are certain, those who know deep down that the vision they hold is non-negotiable. And that kind of certainty, it scares people. It threatens mediocrity. It challenges the status quo. But that's exactly why it works. If you want to step into your potential, you cannot tiptoe your way there. You must charge forward with a mind that is made up and a spirit that is unyielding. Absolute conviction isn't just believing you can, it's knowing you must. It's the antidote to fear, the destroyer of doubt, the catalyst for action. It's not a mindset, it's a way of life. You see, conviction doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect. It doesn't linger in the shadows, waiting for the stars to align. Edison didn't wait for the perfect filament to appear. He tested thousands until he found the one that worked. Disney didn't wait for investors to believe in his dream. He built it, brick by brick, dollar by dollar, drawing by drawing. Ford didn't wait for the world to understand his vision. He reshaped the world until it did. That's what absolute conviction looks like. It moves mountains, not because the mountains shrink, but because the person climbing them refuses to stop. When you decide that failure is not final, that setback is not surrender, you move differently, you think differently, you become unstoppable. And it all starts with one decision: to believe with absolute certainty that your vision is real, even when nobody else can see it. Especially when nobody else can see it. Most people are waiting for someone else to believe in them first. They wait for validation. They wait for permission. But here's the secret: nobody is coming to hand you conviction. You have to claim it for yourself. You have to be the one who stands in the mirror and declares, "This is who I am. This is what I'm going to do." And nothing, not fear, not doubt, not failure, is going to stop me. You have to be relentless. Like a river carving through stone, you must wear down every obstacle in your path, not with speed, but with persistence. Because conviction doesn't rush, it doesn't panic. It grinds forward inch by inch, no matter the resistance. It whispers, "I am coming," even when the world turns its back, even when the path is lonely, even when it hurts. Because that is the essence of absolute conviction, not a flash of inspiration, but a fire that burns day after day, through storm and silence, until the vision becomes real. There is no negotiation. There is no retreat. Absolute conviction is the commitment to see it through, no matter the cost, to outlast every doubt, to overcome every failure, to rise again and again until destiny is fulfilled. And here's the truth that few understand: the world yields to the man or woman who refuses to quit. The universe rearranges itself for the unyielding. It may not happen overnight. It may not happen next month, but relentless belief, backed by relentless action, always bends reality to its will. That is the power of absolute conviction. It is the force that drives mountains to crumble, that shatters barriers of impossibility, that creates empires from imagination. If you can see it, if you can believe it, then you must chase it down with everything you have, because the world has no choice but to step aside for the one who knows where they are going. And when that moment comes, when the walls break and the path opens, you will understand that it was never luck, never coincidence. It was conviction. It was your refusal to let go, to turn back, to accept anything less than what you knew in your soul you were destined to achieve. That is the power of absolute conviction. And that is why you will win. Because in the end, true conviction is unstoppable. It's the force that makes the impossible inevitable. And that is the power that changes everything. Remember, belief is the beginning, but conviction is the engine that drives it to reality. The world will not hand you greatness. You must take it. And that journey begins with absolute, unyielding conviction.